Meanwhile, another flashback now, and this is really something. 2 hours ago, I told this story, and I told you that this made me feel so horrible. Last night, I was at a place called Pine Top Neighborhood Resort, played pickleball with my guys, as I so often do. As I was leaving, I was walking through the bar and grill area. Football game about to come on, and they're doing trivia. Unbeknownst to me, I just walked through, crowded, very crowded. And as I walk past the bar, I turn left to leave, and the quizmaster is sitting there on his computer with a microphone, and he says, well, nobody won that last question. No hands went up. Here's another question. And he said, what was Bert Lahr's character in The Wizard of Oz searching for the entire movie? Well, I knew the answer was courage because I knew he was the Cowardly Lion. And for whatever reason, I guess wanting to show off in front of my pickle guys.
Blurt.
I blurt. I go, courage. Well, dead silence. And I can tell. I was like, I thought, I wasn't thinking. But I guess I just thought, everybody's allowed to just yell out answers. Well, that's not the case. I mean, I don't know why I even did that or thought that.
In a room full of strangers.
In a room full of strangers. I didn't even know what was going on. I just heard the question. That's all it was. And so everybody just sits there quietly, and I say it even louder. Courage! And then head for the door. Well, the quizmaster says, what an asshole. Who is this a-hole? And I feel so terrible. And I say, I'm sorry, but I don't even think he heard me say I'm sorry. And he's like, listen. He called me a D-head, and I deserved it. I deserved all of that treatment. And other people around me were like, you're horrible. Why would you do? And I got out in the parking lot, and one of my pickle pals was just like, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. And the others were like, that was really terrible. You never should. And I said, I know. I don't know why I did that. And then I said, I should go back in and apologize to the quizmaster running the trivia because I know what it's like to do that. And here, I just ruined it. I'm just the jerk that ruined it. And those guys said, no, you just make it worse. So I'm trying to figure out who he is and send him an email. Look what BB Shea has done. He's on the phone.
Yep.
The quizmaster
himself
is on the phone. This is the quizmaster.
This is him, yes.
His name
verified?
is He verified this.
I tried my best.
You tried your best
yeah.
to verify. All right. Michael is on the phone. Michael, you're the guy who I ruined your trivia night. I'm so sorry.
It's just one question. You didn't ruin the night, Chris.
Yeah.
That's all right. There's a reason why I'm called the charmingly acerbic host anyway.
Okay. Well, you were doing a good job, and I just walked through there not knowing what in the world was going on and should never have blurted that out. I apologize from the bottom of my heart.
Not a problem at all. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all you do for Pine Top and the Pickle League you've started. It's been great. But I invite you to play trivia next week rather than pickleball and see what you got.
I would love to.
You have all the answers.
I would like
Since you know so much.
Acerbic. That's acerbic. He's acerbic. Yeah. I would love to. How does it work? Do people write down their answers or just raise their hands?
Yes, they do.
They write down.
No, they write down the answers, and then I score the sheets and bring it back to them. So
okay.
we built it up pretty big, and it's a lot of fun. You should come out and try it.
Oh, my God. I'm doing that next week. I will do that next
How
week.
long does it take to finish one game?
It takes about an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah. And
You're kidding.
And he put in all the work to come up with the questions and do that. And I just, it was awful. I don't know why I did that. I am so sorry. It was just terrible.
You're not the first one to do it.
Man, and you got to deal
It's
with
usually the a-holes from the pickleball.
Comes out when that happens.
Yeah, just throw the question out. Yeah, a-holes from down on pickleball coming through there, just yelling out courage. God, Michael, I really apologize. And I want to meet you properly next week, and I'll play the trivia game.
Sounds great, man. You guys have a great day. I appreciate you.
Thank you very much, Michael. Appreciate it. Now that makes me feel a lot better. That really does. See, that was really weighing on me. I would have been thinking about that for a long time. He was a nice guy to do that. The acerbic host.
Very much so.
Did you hear him? Since you got all the answers, why don't you play?
That's right.
My wife and I we may have been at a beach or something this past summer, and we were having dinner at a restaurant where they were doing like trivia in the bar.
Yeah.
And I could hear some of the questions, and some of them, of course, I knew because I've enjoyed trivia.
Yeah.
But when it came to pop culture,
harder.
and today's pop culture, I know nothing. TV show, like who's the star of such and such a Star Trek?
I know.
Who's on such and such a CW series? I know nothing.
Now, you're right.
If it's 50 years old, I got a chance.
I know. Well, Bert Lahr.
Yeah.
That's 1939.
You know Bert Lahr?
I know Bert Lahr.
You know Bert?
Yeah.
He played the Cowardly Lion so I was like, oh, yeah, I got it. Listen to me. I was really in the wrong. I was really in the wrong. And he did exactly what he should have done. Just raked me over the coals. I guess I'm most mad at my pickle pal who said that is the funniest thing I've ever seen in
What
my
I'd
life.
like to see, and I know we have tons of P1 listeners who have incredible artistic talent and graphic skills, is you as the Cowardly Lion.
Courage.
I mean, it's coming.
Of course. If
You
I
have your Halloween costume now forever.
I mean, yes. If I were cast in The Wizard of Oz, obviously,
Only one role.
I would have been the Cowardly Lion. That's how I know it. That's how I know that old question. But he put me in my place as he should have, and he's a good trivia host. I'm really glad he called. BB Shay, that's great work.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
You know what Biggie would have done? Thanks, just email him.
Yeah, we're not taking calls, Chief.
Sorry, boss.
Sorry, boss. Yeah. You're who? Yeah. Goodbye.
Yeah, nice try, Quizmaster.
Yeah, email him if you get around to it. We'll see you. That would have been it. It's a good thing you're sitting in there today. All right. Titillation Tuesday. Adams and Eve says this percentage of Americans have had a threesome. What's your guess, BB Shay?
Oh, wow. I'm going to say 15.
15%.
My number was 16.
49.
Liars.
Liars.
No way.
Liars all.
49% said yes. 48% said no. 3% said, I'm not answering that question. That would have been me. That's private.
49%.
49%. And 59%
So
of
half the
men.
people in this building.
That's right. I don't
No,
buy that. I don't
no.
buy it. I don't buy that. And men, 59% said yes. 37% of women said yes. Men inflate that.
Well, who knows? I mean, we've been out of the game for so long. Who knows what young people are up to now? I don't.
Well, I'll tell you. Well, all I read about young people is they're having less sex because they're gaming so much and gambling so much.
But I mean, a lot of that had to do maybe with COVID, but not
that
all
too,
of it.
That too. The
Now I've taken a shower with a couple of ladies, but that's not a.
well.
Hey,
all right.
hey,
But that doesn't. I know I would never count it.
No, it doesn't count unless
No.
you all do
Yeah.
a lot of stuff. It's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. I'll tell you what. That's good. I hadn't done stuff
Outdoor
like
shower,
that.
Outer Banks.
Outdoor shower, Outer Banks. Okay.
Nude? Nude?
Completely naked.
How do you shower?
Outside with the swimming trunks on.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, outdoor showers are
You
nice.
said outdoor
Oh
shower.
yeah, no, there was no clothes.
Completely
Oh,
naked.
okay.
With wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a great experience.
It was a great experience.
No, I never done anything like that. You know that. Now, a friend of mine at Appalachian said that he lost his virginity in a threesome.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That's a
right.
lie.
As a
That
freshman,
guy.
as a freshman at Appalachian, and two ladies just came by.
Just
his
knocked
room,
at his
just
door and said
knocked
it's
at his
time to
door.
deflower the freshman.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
And you didn't answer first. He did.
I was having ravioli at the end of the hall and reading Stephen King, and those two ladies just passed right by me and went down the hall. Now, he said that they knocked on the door. Now, they had been friends or whatever, and it was his birthday. It was his 18th birthday, and they deflowered him with a threesome at Appalachian State University. Now, that's legend status. But as
Right.
if your first time is a threesome, holy cow. Texas Trucker is on the line, and he knows
Okay.
something about this. Now, Texas Trucker does he'll do an OnlyFans page as well, if I'm not mistaken. Texas Trucker, you're talking about the percentage of people who have done threesomes. 49 is the number. Go ahead.
Good morning, guys. Look at here. I'm pretty sure that number is pretty accurate. As a person that has had a threesome myself, I'm pretty sure, and I've seen some things between being out on the road and the car scene and the rodeo scene, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's more common than you would think, especially among young people. That's a big arena of turn on right there. Threesomes, absolutely.
Yeah, threesomes are in, according to Texas Trucker.
In your, if you had to guess, Texas Trucker, you think it'd be two guys, one female, or the other way around?
It really depends on what you're into. Me personally, I have done both, so I mean, hey.
Dang. All right. Now, we had a classic call, this is 20 years ago, we're talking about threesomes, and the guy said that he had a bad experience, two guys, and right in the middle of it, one flung sweat on him. Ran his fingers through his hair, and sweat went flying and landed on him. And he's like, that ruined it. Thank you, Texas Trucker, as always. There you go.
Love you guys. Be good.
You
Yeah,
too.
be safe out
Be
there.
careful out there. The other interesting threesome call we got once was from a guy who wanted to do it I think he was like the third party. It was a guy and his girlfriend. And they got to going, and the girlfriend told the boyfriend, go make us a sandwich. And basically,
Or the husband that go make a
she told that there was a couple, and this guy, our caller, was like the guest star. And in the middle of it, the girlfriend said, why don't you go downstairs and make us a sandwich? And he just continued with the girl. So it turned into a twosome, and here came the tuna fish sandwich up the stairs. Myrtle Beach Doug, a threesome. Go ahead.
Hey guys, MB Doug here.
Yes.
So I was a buddy of mine called me up at work. We were getting ready to get out, him at his job, mine at mine, and he's like, "Well, hey dude, I got some acid, and let's go to the bar and hang out." So we drop some acid, and we go to the bar, start drinking beers and playing some pool. They got karaoke going on. Well, I ran into a girl that I had gone to high school with, and she was very attractive, a little curvy, and she was with her kind of skinny friend. And my buddy's like, hey, why don't we try and, get back over to my place? We'll pick up some beers on the way. So that was about midnight. We headed over to his place, and, clothes start coming off and everything. We're swapping between the ladies and stuff like that. And he finally goes, man, I don't know. This one girl, the skinny girl, is not doing anything for me. So he goes to bed. Well, I'm sitting there with two beautiful young ladies, a little skinny one, a little curvy one. Well, we just keep going and going. The skinny girl finally says, I'm tired. I'm going to go lay down. And let's just say you could have used my wang as a sundial, while the one girl that I went to high school with and I went till the sun came up.
Wow. That's Titillation Tuesday.
Yeah.
That is the definition of Titillation Tuesday right there. Thank God you're here for this, BB Show.
Oh, yeah. I'm learning a lot today.
You know what Biggie would have told him? Email him, Chief.
Yeah, we're not taking calls right now.
Thank you, Myrtle Beach Doug. That's a titillating story right there. Okay, look at him.
Think the acid kept him up all night?
I do. I think it was
Yeah,
the acid.
that's what it
I think it
was.
was the acid that did it.
We know how male anatomy works.
Yeah, I do.